Time at Harare Sports Club. Out in the middle, I have with me first of all the match referee, Mr. Mike Proctor, home captain Prosper Sia, and Khalid Mashoud, who's standing in for Habibul Bashar, who's injured. The home captain has the coin and he shall toss it. Heads is the call. It's a tail. Well, you've won the toss. Your decision.
Yeah, we're just gonna field first again.
Reason for fielding first?
Usually there's movement in the morning to first up, so we're just gonna try and stick to fielding and then make sure we board them out for less than 200 if we can.
Any changes to your side for today?
Yeah, we've got 3 changes. We've got Rainford is injured, Anton Island is replacing him, and we've got Chamnor Wachibaba is out and Pete Rinky. They've both been dropped, and we've got another 2 extra batsmen.
Now the weekend has been quite exciting. 1-1. I mean, lots to play for still in the series.
Yeah, especially today. It would be nice if you can go 2-1. So today I think it's more important if you can win this one.
Thanks and good luck for the game.
Thanks.
Well, Khalid, are you a bit perturbed that you had lost the toss?
Yeah, it's not a problem to bat first. I think it's good to bet on it, and I wanted to make as run as possible, and it's really good. We'll try our best to. Yeah.
Now, without your captain today, you've captained the side before. Habibul, you also surely miss him?
Yeah, of course, we are missing him because he's our senior player and he's doing captaincy for a long time. And of course, we are missing him in this match.
And the series at 1-1 now. There's lots to play for still.
Yeah, series all. First match we couldn't done well, but we are doing well at the last match. We done well. I'm sure we'll do well this match, and hope we'll do well in this match.
Now, what did you say is a good score on this wicket?
I think our last two matches we scored 240 and 250 plus is a good total in this wicket. I'm sure same wicket as what we played last 2 matches.
Thanks for talking to us and good luck for the game.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Well, out in the middle, Zimbabwe have won the toss and elected to field first.
It's game 3 of the Bank of Fowler Cup 2006. Zimbabwe versus Bangladesh at the Harare Sports Club. There's the Bangladesh lineup. Javed Omar, Rajan Saleh is in for injured captain Habibul Bashar, but he won't be open today. Shayu Nafiz will still be up there, and it's a familiar looking lineup if you've been watching the first 2 games of the series. Down the bottom of the order, Hussein, the quick bowler, lots of fire there. Zimbabwe, 3 changes inside. Tawadza, Mufambisi, Terence Duffin and Anthony Ireland in for Zimbabwe, Pete Rinke and Ed Rainsford. So there's 2 batting changes and a single bowling change. And one feels that the bowling change was forced due to injury. It's Javed Omar, the right-handed opener for Bangladesh, and right next to me, Andy Pycroft. Welcome.
Morning all. Yeah, 3 changes in the Zimbabwe lineup is interesting. As you indicated, Gareth, the bowling change is enforced, the other 2 weren't. Javed Omar, who struggled in the first 2 one-days here, an experienced player, and Bangladesh will be hoping that their top order, and particularly he, can start to fire.
Yeah, the top orders have not produced in the series at all for both sides.
Yes, play.
It's been a rather bit of a pity for the middle order batters because the pressure's always been on them, and one always felt throughout the first 2 games that if 1 wicket fell after the big partnerships, it's a good start by Mupariwa. Picked up wickets in the first 2 games, and I must say he's turning into that bowler who can be quite dependable. And in the absence of Ed Rainsford today, even though Blessing Mawira got some wickets as well, Mupariwa is the man they're going to look to. Andy?
Yeah, I think he's been, although he's got wickets, not quite at his best so far in the series. One of the attributes he has is being able to bowl with a lot of consistency, and I think he's just tried to vary too much with the new ball, and I think he's conscious of that and will try not to experiment so much today.
Definitely something Kevin Curran would be trying to get across to his players. They had a long tough net yesterday. Mupariwa, he's not the biggest man. Good shape there. Taylor taking it behind. Javed Omar smacks that straight down the ground. Terence Duffin at mid-on can't reach down to it quick enough. Big bottom hand coming in again. Saw him in the first game playing across the line. In fact, the second game playing across the line. This time holding a whole lot more steady. That bottom hand still slicing through the ball, but he gets enough of it.
He is a very bottom-handed player.
There's a glove there. Got him. First ball. Blessing Mawere carries on his good form from the first game. Showing the Fees trying to run that one round the corner. Blessing Mawere surprising Shane the Fees with a bit of pace. It is right up in the chest area, almost shoulder height. All that Nafees could do was try and just get inside of it, but just on him really quickly. And fingers up, Brendan Taylor picks it up. And first ball of the second over. Shane Nafees gone first ball.
So 1.1 overs bowled, 4 for 1 Bangladesh. Rajan Saleh coming in at the fall of the first wicket for Bangladesh. And as you've heard earlier this morning, if you've been tuned in, he's replacing the normal captain who's got a broken finger, Habibul Bashar. So Blessing Mawere opening the bowling for the first time in this series. Gets a wicket with his first ball. I'm not quite sure whether it was an intentional bouncer.
And there's a bit of pace. Good carry.
Come on, Bless. Keep it team, Dara. Come on. Come on, Blessing.
Blessing Mawere. Here's the dismissal.
Come on, Bless. Come on, boy.
It's short. If he's trying to get inside of the line of it, he did so. But being off balance, just managed to get a glove and it's looped to Brendan Taylor.
There's the first drop catch of the day. Another one. Zimbabwe continuing to spill these catches. That was straight into cover, not with a lot of pace. Elton Chigumbura, the guilty party. End of over 2, 10 for 1.
And there it is. Javed Omar spoke about the indiscipline of the Bangladeshi batsmen. They're just having a big go at it. And the bat turning in Javed Omar's hands again. He smacked it straight to cover. And Muparua picks up Bangladesh's second wicket.
Talk about indiscipline. He's already been dropped in the covers. This is the replacement fielder Chibaba, who's responsible for dropping 2 in the second one international. He's got this one. And Bangladesh have lost a second wicket early. It's Javed Omar, 13 for 2.
After Ahmed is the new batsman. Looking at a picture there. The man who took the catch. This is Dr. Ahmed. He came in at number 3 and got a quick fire 40. Here we go again. Blessing Mawere. It might be a long over. Gets another one. Have the wicket. I don't know where he's trying to hit that. Bottom hand's come through. The bat is turned in his hand. And Chibaba takes the catch. Ball's following him around. And Muparua is giving a salute to the crowd. That's a top shot. After Ahmed just caressed that through the covers. He let the ball come onto the bat and it's absolutely raced to the boundary. The fielders had to just chase that. It scooted off the table to start off with, but almost looked like it was going downhill. Great timing.
Well, he's made his intentions clear. Very first ball. Beautiful foot movement right into the line of the delivery. That was where the timing came from. But it was quite wide. Quite a good idea from Muparua to just fiddle out there. Beautifully done.
And now he's worked that past the right hand of Terence Duffin at mid-on. Bangladeshis picking up 8 in 2 balls. Muparua coming in for some pressure in the start of his third over. Very much a subcontinent shot. It's outside off, and he's just brought his bottom man through. If you're playing hockey, you'd be happy with that one. That's been clipped way over square leg. Mupariwa just straying into the legs of Uptop on that occasion. And he's to wonder what Mupariwa is going to have to think about how he's going to bowl. The field is up. We're in the mandatory 10 overs of power play. He's not scared to play a shot. He's not scared to go over the top either. That's middle and leg. That is a beautiful shot. Deserve what it's got, Andy.
Oh, that's a good shot. That's straight down the ground. And will it go all the way? Indeed, it's gone. It's maximum. Good shot.
This is an exceptional cricket shot. He's hardly hit it. He's just punched it down the ground. Gentle little follow through, and it's gone all the way for 6. This is going to be an interesting little period of play if Aftab Ahmed continues playing like this.
That's short. It's pulled away, up in the air, and it will fall safe. We'll get 2.
Well, this is not really where he should have been looking to hit this ball. He didn't get really very good contact. It's gone straight up, and Ireland couldn't get around quickly enough to get to it.
That one is short. It's pulled past the umpire mid-wicket area, and that will go all the way for 4. So 41 now becomes 45 for 2 at the end of the over.
It's just too short, and he's very quickly onto it, gets in a very good position. And once it rolls onto those practice wickets, I mean, like, just everything about the shot was right. It was 4 runs from the time he hit it.
That's too short again. Now look at that. That's played over the mid-wicket area. That will be runs, and 3 of them indeed. That's good running, good cricket.
Yeah, I think you're right, Jeremy. It's just been too much. It's too variable, the bowling. It's not in the right areas often enough. I mean, this is too short, and it deserved 1 run more than it actually got for it. It should have been 4 runs. It's a bad ball. He's gotten into line quite quickly, but he's just not got all of it, and it just gets the 3 down to mid wicket.
Oh, that's a lovely shot. Just a la Eddie Barlow. Oh, that is pathetic fielding. Oh, nearly a boundary. Pariwa there, the naughty man. Sure, the captain would just give a glare down to third man.
I think he's just guilty. Aftab Ahmed is one of the better runners between the wickets and Ranjit Saleh, and he's just not really watched it into his hands. He was just worrying, are they going to take me on for the second run here, and he's just taken his eye off the ball.
Oh, that's short again, and that gets the punishment it deserves, and it will hop and a skip, and over the rope she goes for 4.
When you look at it, it's just way too short. It's just like, again, it's too short. You give him a chance, allow him to get it away, and he's hit it well this time for 4. Makes life difficult for that man. If your bowlers aren't bowling in the right areas, there's not really much he can do.
Oh, that's heaved away once again on the leg side. That's not good bowling, and the result is 4 more. Oh, he's made his intentions clear. Ahmed Aftab, he's gone to 34 now, only 18 deliveries, 4 fours and a 6. And he's got out of bed on the right foot this morning. He's just bludgeoning it along.
I believe he's had some helpful bowling. I mean, that's just not where he should be bowling. It's a little too straight. And he loves it. When you bowl at the stumps, at his pads, he's going to hit it away, and it's 4 runs every time.
Very good point you made there, Darlington. I mean, it's also when the bowlers help you, then you can flick it away at will. Bowlers are bowling proper areas, then can't get them away.
Because batting is actually simple. You can only hit what they give you. You cannot dictate the way they bowl at you. If they bowl good balls, you can't hit good balls. If they bowl bad balls, you can hit bad balls all day. You know, it doesn't require much talent to hit bad bowling. It requires a lot more talent to hit very, very good bowling, and this has not been anywhere near very good bowling today.
Again, he's fed him again, and that will race away, and that will be 4 more. Well, this is an expensive over. And total now, 10 overs, 63 for 2. Oh, that's a good shot. He's used his feet beautifully and hit that inside, out of sight. That's maximum.
Well, he's just absolutely moosed this one, hasn't he? It's a beautiful shot. He's just shimmied down the track and swung his arms through it and hit it at way, way, way back out of the ground.
Safest place, straight down the ground. Lovely chamois to the ball. Eye hit still, hands beautiful. And he's just hit through the line. That sort of pace, you can do it, isn't it? He's now moved to 44. 1 ball remaining. And he hit that again down the ground. And it will not be stopped, and that'll be 4 more. And he's moved on now to 48, too short of his 50. End of the 12.
There's the one, and that brings him his 50, and what a wonderful 50 it's been as well. Zimbabwe got a couple of early wickets and put Bangladesh under pressure, but he reversed it, and that change room will be very, very happy with how things are going at present, and they'll want Aftab Ahmed to stay there for a bit longer. 50 off just 31 deliveries. Absolutely fantastic work. Oh, got him! What a delivery! It was a slower ball, had the batsman reaching forward to try and play the shot, and he's played all over it and has been dismissed here. The danger man is gone, courtesy of Anthony Island, much to the delight of the Zimbabweans.
This is a very big wicket for the Zimbabweans, and those who are going to query why Aftab Ahmed has got out early playing a big shot, rest assured this was not a big shot. He's been beaten. 53 he got, 83 for 3 Bangladesh.
Bangladesh 83 for 3. They've just lost the man who had given them all the impetus and smashed 53 off not much time. Aftab Ahmed 53 off 39. Mohammad Afshraful comes to the crease, and he can play big shots too, but have a look at this. Outfoxed. It was a slower delivery from Anthony Island, and Aftab Ahmed looking to play the big shot, but the ball had not quite got to him. You can see him reaching, and he lets the bat go there with the bottom hand because the ball's not arrived. It's up in the air, but it's right in the gap. 4 runs. Oh, he didn't really run after hitting it because he knew he'd hit it well, Rajan Saleh.
Well, that's the first boundary in Saleh's innings, and it's been uncharacteristic from what we've seen so far. It's a feature of this Bangladesh batting side. Just as you think they're going into their shells, they come exploding out again, and it's often just after a wicket's fallen.
That's a good shot. It was really full. He had to allow for the swing. He did that, and instead of looking to hit it very straight and back to the bowler, just opened the face of the blade a little bit, hit it later, and he got it to go a bit square on the drive. Lovely shot. Nicely done. You don't have to run for that. It's a beautiful shot. Didn't look to hit it hard at all, just leant into it and also managed to get it in the gap. So a fantastic over for Bangladesh. 15 off. 99 for 3 after 19. There's a look at that again. You could watch that over and over again. That's how to play a cover drive. Nicely into the shot, good weight in there. The front elbow as well.
That is wide, and all you need to do is get your bat onto that. Umpire Ken Barber confirms that it's 4. None of the fielders moved. Pointed them out just a ball ago, but that absolutely got creamed through the covers.
I mean, his feet get him nowhere near this, but he's just good eye, great hands, and he's hit it in the middle of the bat. It's 4 runs.
Down the track, and with a man up at mid-off, Rajin Saleh just lopped it over the top. 3-4 bounces into the rope.
Just tossed this up, and Rajin Saleh's gone, used his feet well and got into the pitch and hit it over mid-off.
And it's too short from Prosper Tseya. It's running away to the boundary. It's going to taste the fielders, but umpire Ian Howell signals 4. Mentioned Terence Duffin and Willie Zabanda at the backward point and point region. In fact, that's Hamilton Mazakadze returning the ball now. But too short, and see it bisect the men. It's going to keep them interested for a while, but here at the Harare Sports Club, see it just run away from both the fielders. Nobody on the leg side, inside of the ring for Hamilton Mazakadze. It's going to be another 2. It might be close. Looks as though Brendan Taylor has dropped the ball. In the space of 3 balls, he's had 2 bad incidents. End of the 28th over, 150 for 3. Perhaps he could have exacted a run out here.
Oh, this has to have been quite close. If he had picked that up, that would have, Ashraf would have been struggling there.
Oh, it's airborne. It has the beating of all, and it will race away to the boundary for 4. That's 50 to Saleh. So it's only off 86, 84 balls, 4 fours in an innings, 120 minutes. He's done a job. Short, pulled away, and that will go for 4.
Yeah, it's asking to be hit. Mazakadze's military medium at best cannot afford to drop that short. It's so easy on a wicket like this to pick up the length and just swivel around, bang it through areas where there are no fielders.
Stumping down the leg side. What does the umpire say? Batsman's walking. Well, caught down the leg side. The Bales was flicked in the interim.
Yeah, it wasn't easy to see at first. I think the plan was to try and get a stumping here, but Taylor actually completed the catch. Yes, that's off the middle of the blade. It's a good catch, a thin deflection, but it did come off the middle of the blade. So Zimbabwe have made a breakthrough at last. It's Mohammed Ashrafal who's gone. Just failed to complete 50. 46 or 53 balls. Bangladesh now 174 for 4.
Yeah, the next batsman in is Fahad Riza, and Blessing Mawere coming back to the attack. So he's first couple of overs, his 5 overs cost him 35 runs. He got 1 wicket. Again, outside leg stump to short, just worked away, and Fahad Riza is off the mark.
The dismissal effected in the previous over. Great piece of work by Taylor. He was looking for the leg side stumping, but realized he'd got the edge into his gloves. He's very handy down the leg side, is Brendan Taylor. Mazakadze's got a wicket from a ball pitched outside leg.
Oh, it's short. He's pulled it straight to the fielder at short mid-wicket. He's taken the catch, and the end of Rajan Saleh. What a good catch that was.
Well, this breaks the spree of indifferent fielding. It's Prosper Tsaya, the captain for Zimbabwe, who's taken a brilliant catch. It's an indifferent delivery. It's a slower ball. He's rolled his wrist rather fashion of a leg spin. It's smashed at Tsaya, who falls smartly to his left and takes it. And it's a big wicket because it's Saleh who's also been responsible for the big partnership just now. 54 he's gone for, 179 for 5.
Drinks is formally a thing of the past now. And new batsman Khalid Masood, who's the captain in place of Habibul Bashar, who injured his fingers, and he'll be out for the rest of the series. He won't be going to Kenya as well. So Khalid Masood is the man who got 40 the other day, and also a useful player. So the first wicket has fallen. Can Zimbabwe build on the pressure, try and get them into a situation where they can bowl them out and try and come back into this game? 1-1 the series is in this Al-Fala Bank series.
That's a good length. It's a good line as well. A bit of a mix-up. If this hits, there's trouble. Oh, it's missed. Blessing Mawira didn't get back to the stumps. You need to be alert, and he's apologizing to his skipper because he's at fault there. There's the piece of fielding, there's the mix-up, and then Mawira is also standing in the middle of the park just watching. Quick single, oh, big mix-up, he's got a hit, oh, he's missed. All three to aim at, nobody at the stumps, had to take the shy. Mfusi Sibanda held it in his hand for a long time, took aim, but couldn't hit the target.
All the time in the world there, he's just taking his time, should have hit.
It's all about how they react. This will be close, oh, that's got to be gone. He's going to go upstairs to find out what the TV umpire thinks, but I tell you what, it was very, very close. Mfusi Sibanda getting another opportunity to effect a run out. Had to get in quickly. They're trying to rotate the strike as quick as possible. It's in. That's the appeal. A slower replay will give us a better idea. There you go. Now trying to see where the ball is. When are the bails off? Is the bat over the line or not? Well, I tell you what, from that picture, the bails are not quite off then, and half a frame, he would be out, but not sure it can be. Well, it can be given out. It is out. Farhad Reza is gone. He's gone for 15 off 26 because once too often they try to sneak a quick single. Unfortunately, they were not quick enough. Mfusi Sibanda had an opportunity not long before that and couldn't take that one. He was able to take this, though. Have a look at him set off as being called in. Bang, bails off you go. So Zimbabwe get a 6th wicket. Reza gone for 15. The score 195 for 6. Mohammad Rafiq is the new man at the crease. There's a look at his career, an average of 14, but that's irrelevant at this particular moment in time. His ability to strike and strike well is what Bangladesh will want. He's gone for it. There's a man out there though. Tawanda Mpariwa completes the catch. He's always looking to play a big shot, Mohammad Rafiq. It hasn't paid off this time. In the first couple of games, got quick fire 30s. He's gone for none today. Bangladesh 198 for 7.
He just hit it straight down to Tawanda Mpariwa. Gotten into a good position and made it look easy. It was an easy catch. The most important thing there is 5 balls for no runs. But the most important statistic is 198 for 7.
Bangladesh 198 for 7. The new batsman Mashrafi Mortaza, renowned for his batting but can also hit the ball a long way. 36 ODIs, a very low average, but a strike rate of over 100. Not on strike though, because Mohammed Rafiq hit a long ball, not long enough to clear the boundary, but caught on the boundary, so the batsman crossed. Here's a look at that wicket.
Hasn't quite gotten a hold of it as well as he would have wanted. Tondam Parewa finishes the catch.
There's a big shot. It's out. The finger has gone up. Anthony Ireland has struck again. Bangladesh have lost their 8th wicket. They are 201 for 8.
This is a very good ball. It's the first one he's got in the block hole. Mashrafi Mortaza has just played across it. It's very, very good bowling.
So Mashrafi Mortaza doesn't make too much of an impact. He's gone for 2. LBW bowled Anthony Ireland, and Bangladesh are 201 for 8. (201 for 8) Bangladesh. New batsman Abdul Razak, and he's there because Mashrafi Mortaza went across one and missed it and got struck on the pads in line with the stumps.
But this is an interesting decision because lack of pace and not experienced at bowling at the death, and he's being preferred here to, well, perhaps it's just one over he wants to fit in and he then bowl the other 2 quicks.
Only be 4 overs remaining for the quick set. That'll be split between Mupariwa and Mawire. This over could be costing Zimbabwe. It is already. It's running away from Mupariwa over the boundary. Valiant effort, but Hamilton Mazakadze just drifting down the leg side. Brendan Taylor standing up to the wicket and brings up the 18th 4 of the innings. Slap down the ground. Mupariwa makes a good save. Half stop. They're coming back for 2. It might be a run out. It's going to be close. It's actually been given out. Ken Barber doesn't even ask for the 3rd umpire. It was a horrible call. Half stop from Mupariwa. And skipper Mashud has been run out for 11. Razak smacked it down the ground. Half a stop from Mupariwa. Runs over the sign. That would have created a little bit of indecision, but Mashud was sent back by Razak, who hit the ball, and in the end Khalid Mashud gone for 11, run out by Mupariwa. Bangladesh 224 for 9. Is at the non-strikers end at this stage. Only got 3 runs in 8 one-day internationals. 9 so far from the over. This is the wicket of 4. That of Captain Khalid Mashud. Deflected by Mupariwa to Hamilton Mazakadze. Bowlers at the stumps. Good cricket there. It's been called wide, but been given out by the square leg umpire. The leg side stumping attempt by Brendan Taylor has succeeded. The main umpire, Ian Howell, has called it wide because it's gone down the leg side as per the rules in one-day international cricket, but the man fell over. Shadat Hussain lifted his back leg, and at the start of the 49th over, Shadat Hussain, stumped by Brendan Taylor, bowled Hamilton Mazakadze.
This is on purpose, there's no doubt. We've seen Hamilton Mazakadze bowl a couple in that area. They know, Zimbabweans, that if they can get this last wicket, They restrict in the best fashion Bangladesh. It's a very neat stumping from Brendan Taylor, who's been excellent down the leg side, with the result that Sharad Hussain has gone for one only. Bangladesh have bowled out in the 50th over for 236.
Sharad Hussain just falling over. It's an old trick that spinners and little medium pacers, when the keeper's standing up, they work it together, they have it worked out in the nets. And Hamilton Masakatsa has actually just brought up his best ever performance with his 3 for 39. Very happy with that. He exacted a run out to see the 9th wicket fall, and he helps out with a 10th wicket too. So there's joy all round for Zimbabwe. 236. They'll need 237 to win. The top of the innings saw Omar and Nafiz go for 6 and 0 respectively. Another poor start for them, as it's been symptomatic throughout the series for both of these. Saleh Ahmed and Ashraful 54, 53 and 46 really set up the 236 for Bangladesh. Other than that, not too many contributions, but a good comeback by the Zimbabweans when they bowled.
Yeah, the key to the bowling was Ireland and skipper Utsaya, who were both brilliant in the middle patch. You see Utsaya at the top. He in fact bowled in the middle period, came in the power plays. Ireland as well came on first change and then bowled late. Excellent bowling performances, and Masakatsa mustn't be unsung as well. Having bowled a first over of leg spin that went for 10, he's finished with 8 overs, 3 for 39 bowling seam, which is clearly what he should have been doing.
Yeah, we all said Bruce Sibanda, 450s, 38 ODIs, 100 behind his belt, an average of 19. He looked to improve that. A strike rate of 56, that he also looked to improve, but solid opening bat. So 450s and 100 tells you a story that at this level he can play, given the opportunity. He's 38 ODI, and the non-striking batsman is Terence Duffin. He's the batsman at the non-striking end. He will not be taking first strike. He's got 250s, also an average of 19 in his 13th ODI, 248 runs, only 250s under his belt. And we all set with 2 slips in position, third man, and wideish fine leg, and then we got a man at point, extra cover, and also at mid-off, mid-on, a man just in front of the... Here it comes, the first ball after lunch. Good delivery. First up.
Buzi Sibanda, who's already got a 20 and a 30 in the series, has 2 good starts. Guilty in the second of those, the second one-day international, of playing a rash shot wide outside off stump and nicked off. The first one he was yorked by Hussain when looking well set. He's come into form in the last year or so and is definitely starting to push that average upwards.
That's wide, and having a go at it. It's good to have a go, and when you go at the ball that's wide, which is called by the umpire, it's Ian Howell, but when you go at them, you've got to go hard, because that will enable the ball to fly over slips or get through the covers if you get in the middle of the bat. Yeah, he's going to get a couple there. At least it should be 2. He'll get it quite comfortably. Some thunderous applause from the small crowd. I'm sure these Zimbabweans will definitely, every run that's scored, they will edge their team on. There they are. Oh, that's bludgeoned through the covers, and the result is 4. Good shot.
Duffin, more known as a sedate type of batsman, but he does have the shots when the ball is offered, and that's 2 full. Nice and square to beat the extra cover. All he's done really is throw the bat at it.
Short. I really intend to play that one. Still trying to figure that out, but it runs on the offside. And they could come back for a third, and they do indeed. That's good running. 10 for 2. There's an appeal for LBW. Well, Andy, do you think my matric jacket would have still fit me?
I don't know what you look like at school, but I don't think many jackets would fit you. This will pitch outside, just outside, unless you get really close to the wicket as a quickie, right armour to a left armour coming over, left hand bat coming over the wicket. You've got to shape the ball in to get that LBW. If it carries on the same line, very chances are it's pitched outside line.
Just worked away on the leg side, down to fine leg. As Hussain picks up another run to the total. A steady but solid start from Zimbabwe. They need to build on.
Well, we've had no solid starts from either side, so this is what Coach Kevin Curran would have called for, there's no doubt. The Bangladeshis know as well that to exert the pressure they need on this moderate total, they're going to need early wickets.
Had the beating of the batsman there. Taza.
This is why it's called the corridor of uncertainty. Just outside off, you can see the batsman's uncertainty as to whether or not to play that. Playing away from the body.
That's over. It's a good shot, that. See that in one-leg cricket. Oh, that is absolutely atrocious. It's gone through his legs for 4. Don't look at your captain and don't look to the dressing room.
This is what happens when the batting side puts pressure on the field. Sabanda's intentionally put this one over and to the left of cover. He runs it very quickly. The fielder's half got an eye on what Sabanda's doing as opposed to concentrating on getting the ball in his hands. So just as the Zimbabweans have done errors in the field from Bangladesh.
That was beautifully clipped on the leg side. I should get a couple here. Thinking of the third. Oh, you got me trouble! And oh, luckily it was to the wrong end. It would have been dire straits. Not the band, but for the batsman. If that ball was thrown to the right end.
Two things here. Vusi Sabanda's a lot quicker than Duffin. He's got to be very careful that when he turns, his partner's turning at the same time. And I do believe that one or other of these two were ball watching instead of listening to their partner. Duffin's going hard, but Sabanda hasn't called. He's just gone. Fortunately for the Zimbabweans, the ball went the wrong end. It was a good throw, but it went to the wrong end.
There he goes. Oh, he's been given out. Umpire Barber had absolutely no hesitation in giving it out. As the appeal was coming, the finger was going up, missed the ball, and was in front of his stumps. Vusi Sabanda's gone.
Good piece of bowling. Vusi Sabanda's already made his intentions to sweep very, very clear, and Razaka's just pitch it up, hold it straight and full. If he misses, I hit the pads of the stumps, he's out. Very good bowling.
So Zimbabwe lose their first wicket. It's Vusi Sabanda gone for 14. Zimbabwe now 30 for 1. New batsman is number 25. Hamilton Masakadza. There's his one-day international career, a very low average of 16.13. 350s. Below his potential, that's for sure, and the reason is because Vusi Sabanda missed a straight one, looking to sweep, use the pace of the ball. Oh, he's done well there. There's two fielders in that backward point region, and he's managed to thread it through. He opened the face of the blade, probably looking for just 2 runs, but timed it to perfection, and it's gone for 4.
Razak's quite quick through the air, and Masakadza's aware of that, and he just used the pace of the ball onto the bat to run it down through that third man area.
That's nicely done as well. After a boundary, just get the ball in the gap and get to the other end. So 6 off that over, 12 gone, 39 for 1. But when you bowl there, he can hit it. He's hit it hard, but it shouldn't have gone through to the boundary for 4. The fielder unsure whether to go forward and cut it off or to take a step back. As it turned out, he stood where he was, and the ball pretty much went through him.
Yeah, this is a free hit. It shouldn't have been Runza, but he's still got to hit it and put it away. And a little bit of help from mid-off, Mortaza at mid-off. It's 4 runs.
Big thick edge. Hamilton Masakatsa trying to cut that one. He was looking to go through backward point, but just a thick edge with the keeper standing up. That's the 5th 4 of the innings, the 6th run of the over, and that brings up the 50. Masakatsa moves on to 14.
That's the way.
Might get 4 for this. Mohammad Rafiq gives up the chase. And Masakatsa just gliding that one. It just came onto the face of the bat. 5 dot balls and then 4 at the end of the over. Enter 19th over. 64 for 1. Masakatsa just guiding that one into the area. It beat third man and the 2 men, which were, in fact, the 1 man, which is behind square. Mortaza bowling 6 overs, 15. Hussain, the top of the order. Those 12 overs just going for 36. Seam bowlers on this wicket are quite a proposition. Razak and Riza. Razak's been hard work, bowling quite flat. It's hard to get him away.
There's Duffin's area. That's the area he missed out last over. That's effectively played. So he's worked it out. If he gets the opportunity like that with the bowler bowling quite wide of what would be his offside, he just has to angle the shot down there.
Duffin can work into that area without playing with a horizontal bat. It's flat. He's looking for the LBW there. Masakatsa just lunges with his pad. Can I... Gone over the top here as Hamilton Masakatsa. 1-2 bounces into the boundary boards. That's 4 runs. He's given himself just a little bit of room. He stepped outside of leg. He's come and flat batted it over. Long off. 4 runs off the 3rd ball of the over. Pressure's off for this one. 5 runs from it. Masakatsa moves to 28.
Good option. Razak intentionally threw that up with a bit more air, but his mid-off was up.
Cut away and caught. My goodness me, out of nowhere. Bangladesh scalps a wicket. It was short, it was there to be punished, but he didn't hit it square enough. He hit it more to backward of square and caught at the backward square point, and Hamilton must be livid with himself. Looking so good.
He's not really made an effort to keep this ball down. I mean, it's very wide. It's hard to control when it's that wide. He's just hit it straight to the man at backward point. Disappointing way to get out.
Very.
So Hamilton Masakatsa becomes Shad Razad's first one-day international wicket.
Oh, we're back live at the action as Brendan Taylor get to face his first ball. Now let's look at he's at 44 ODIs, an average of 24. That one is neatly tucked away, and it will go all the way for 4. The bad delivery, that. Too much down the leg side, and Duffin says, thank you very much. I'll take that. And now the crowd has come alive. School holidays is at hand.
It's basically with outside leg stump that's allowed Terry Duffin to get it this fine. As you can see, it's way outside leg stump.
Well, he's he-hoed this, and he's going to get a welcome boundary. Well, that's not a good ball, is it? Expect any batsman playing at this level to dispatch a delivery like that for 4, and that's exactly what Taylor did. Oh, that's a good shot. A hip and a stip, and it's over the boundary for 4. $110 for 2.
That's a nice start for the Zimbabweans. It's short. It wasn't too wide, but Terence Duffin made the room and managed to get it through in that backward point region. So 4 more runs to Zimbabwe, much to the delight of the crowd, and I'm sure to the other players in the change room. Let's have a look at this. He waits for it to turn and almost cuts it off his stumps. Not a great start for the bowler. He's bowled him. He's gone for the sweep. Well, I might be wrong there. He might have been given stumped out. He is looking to sweep that delivery, just touch sweep, but he got 2 of a touch sweep that he played not too long ago. And unfortunately for the Zimbabweans, wicket number 3 is down. Here's a look at it again.
He just reached too hard. Big stride which dragged the back foot for him. And it's gone through him without hitting body. So Duffin goes. Good knock. 48 and 80 deliveries. 121 for 3. Zimbabwe.
Stuart Matsikanyeri comes to the wicket. His career average of 18.44 would have been boosted by the 80 he got in game 1 and the 46 he got in game 2. Big shot. There's a man out there, but he's not going to get to it. It's well hit by Stuart Matsikanyeri. 4 runs.
I love watching this fella bat. He is so exciting. He's got charisma. He's got a different build from most cricketers, so you've got to find the right length, and if you don't, he puts you away.
Certainly put that away. Razak in the deep had absolutely no chance. Oh, that's up in the air, and it's got to be out. Stuart Matsikanyeri is gone. He was looking to tuck that onto the onside. Played a little bit too early. Closed the face of the bat and got a leading edge after a brilliant shot. He is gone.
Salah's had a good game here so far. He got runs with the bat, and he's now got 2 important wickets. Bangladesh back in this game. Stuart Matsikanyeri's gone quickly. Zimbabwe 131 for 4.
131 for 4. Zimbabwe chasing Bangladesh's 236. They have to get 237 to win. And it's Tafadzwa Mofambisi. He's the man at the crease. That's a nice shot. It's in the gap as well. Very, very well executed. Over cover, a couple of bounces and gone for 4. Brilliant. 135 for 4. He's got him. Caught behind. And
Mafumbizi doesn't even bother to look at the umpire. He's walked. It was a big edge. Went straight through to Khalid Mashood. And umpire Ian Howell looks rather bemused. Hussain turned around and said, well, why isn't he going? why aren't you lifting your finger? But Mafumbizi had to just turn around and walk. Khalid Mashud pouched the catch, easy as you like. Charged off to his bowler, caught behind for 8 runs. Caught Mashud, bowled Hussain, 151 for 5. New batsman is Alton Chigumbura. He was the hero for Zimbabwe in the first ODI. That's going to be close. Ian Howell gives it the finger. Shadat Hussain working the magic here for Bangladesh. He always tries to get that first ball right up in the block hole. The new batsmen aren't expecting it. Classic fast bowling there by Shadat Hussain. He's becoming my favourite bowler from the Bangladeshi side. I said it as I came on air. And maybe I'm bringing Zimbabwe some bad luck, and particularly Alton Chigumbura. Here it is. Out the front of the fingers, full bang on the toe. It's a little bit of angle there. It might have come off the bat, but as you can see, he's just limping off. A bit of a wince on his face there. Only facing one ball. I was singing his praises for getting 70 in the first game, but not to be. Only facing one ball. LBW, Shadat Hussain, 151 for 6. And Prospert Sayer, 41st ODI. He's got to keep out this hat-trick ball. He's got it! He's got it! Hat-trick for Shadat Hussain. It is the first ever hat-trick for a Bangladeshi player. He might have been going for the Yorker. He didn't quite get it right, but Prosper would say is just obliged. He's hung the bat out there, and the Bangladeshi fans are on their feet. Flags are waving, and the change room on its feet. Habibul Bashar, captain, not playing. And Prosper said just ran it into the gloves of Khalid Mashud, the stand-in captain. And all of a sudden this has gone downhill very quickly for Zimbabwe. 151 for 4 in the space of 3 balls as he climbed in the 38th over, in fact the 39th over, to 151 for 7, seeing the first ever Bangladeshi hat-trick. The new batsman is Tawanda Muparua. Plies his trade as a bowler. Over anxious, but this has just been mowed down by Tawanda Muparua. It's an ugly shot, but it's going to bring 4 runs from outside off, just a swing across the line, and the crowd are just recovering from seeing that hat-trick in the last over. Muparua just had a single before this.
Yeah, I mean, he's really got no option here anyway. You can't. There's only one way: you win or lose. He's decided he's going to try and win this one.
Flipped it down the ground, only for 1, and that's his 50. And the crowd love this. Good knock. 57 balls only.
Been a good knock. No support the other end, and that's what's made it equally special.
Sorry, Andy. 186 for 7. Oh, he's heaved this high, handsome, and he could be out. Oh my word! He's dropped it, and that's 4. That's a cardinal mistake.
We've seen some catches go down. This one did go high, but having got his body right underneath it and judged it, how do you hardly get a hand to it? Watch where the hands are in trying to make this catch. They drop down well below his eye line.
He's pulled that, and it's going to go for 4. The boundary that was needed, and they get it. 204 for 7. 47 over. He's knocked that. A hop and a skip, and it's over. She goes for 4. It's in the arc, and it's out the park. Good shot.
That's the problem for Hussain. He's bowled such a good delivery the ball before. When you miss length, and I think he was trying to bowl this one back of a length, but it's way too short. The batsman can really get onto it, particularly a tail-ender who's looking to hit through the leg side. Just get the bat into the cross bat position and swing.
Murtaza entrusted with the last over. Driven down the ground. 1. 5 balls remaining. 16 required.
Well, they've got to be 3 4s in this, or a couple of 6s, and they've got to come from Taylor's bat, one feels, if Zimbabwe are going to get home. But everyone's up now off their seats. Not many just sitting where they were.
Well, it's a 4P! It's gone all the way! It's maximum, it's off the ground! Well! That is exactly what Murtaza shouldn't have done. His ball is full, and he's dispatched that for maximum.
Absolutely amazing, because you know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get the block hole ball in. We saw Mupariwa miss with the ball this morning, trying to bowl block hole balls and getting full tosses. In just this fashion, it's exactly what Taylor wanted. He put it straight over the head of the fielder. He really got it in the screws. 10 or 4 required.
He's got hold of that. Oh, he sent him back. Now. A 6 and a 4 will do it.
Taylor to face. 3 balls left, unless there are any more wides or no balls. 9 to win.
Full toss again! He's got hold of that! And it will be a boundary or even maximum. Oh my word! The umpire's asking. We'll have to wait and see.
This is going to make a huge difference whether it's 4 or 6. It is so important. And I think it's been referred upstairs. It's huge. It's gone with one hand. Has it gone all the way? I find that difficult to see, to be honest.
I agree with you, Andy. I can't see either.
Change the ball. It's the wrong colour again. We can't see it.
4's been signalled. Just inside the rope is the call. Yes, just inside. Goodness, now I can. Wow.
232 for 7. 237 required to win. 236 will tie it.
5 of 2. Full again. Oh my word. Oh, he's done himself. Run out by a mile.
Mupariwa has run himself out. Worse still, I think he's done an injury. I think he might have pulled a muscle going down here. As he turned and realized that Taylor wasn't coming, he went down in a heap. There goes Mupariwa. Taylor doesn't want the single. It's there, but he doesn't want it because he knows he's got to do it. And I think you'll probably find a knee's gone there.
Oh my word. The last thing you wanted to happen. It was full again. Taylor should have made more of this delivery, to be quite frank.
So Tawanda Mupariwa eventually is helped off. He will go, having scored a fantastic, in the circumstances, 33 or 35 balls. Taylor, all the while, 73 of 71 balls.
Taylor, concentration. He knows this ball could seal it. The most important ball of his career. Here he goes. He's got hold of it. It's going to be out the ground. My word, my goodness, they've done it. Can you believe it, Andy Pycroft? This ground has erupted into madness.
Well, it is madness. Look at the whole Zimbabwean squad running on. Taylor has won this game with the final delivery of the innings. Spare thought for Musrafi Murtaza, who really let it go with a couple of 4Ps, but that can happen. Pressure and also the attempt to bowl in the block hole. Spare thought for Taylor. Soft ball. Has to hit it for 6 to win the game. Does so.
My word. There's his father, isn't it? The gentleman with the beard and the ball head in the back. And mother, look at them. They are ecstatic. And I tell you what, Brendan Taylor has single-handedly won this game for Zimbabwe. Didn't take 2 runs in the last over. He believed in himself, and what did we say? The man with the most mental ability will do it.
Taylor has got a couple of starts in this series and hasn't pushed through. He knew pressure on him when he came into this innings, but no pressure like we have just seen. And really, Bangladesh have allowed this to go from nowhere. There you go. You see the Zimbabwean order. No big score until Taylor does it at the end. It was up, down, up, down. No one controlled the game until the very end. Both sides need to work on that.
Absolutely, that's the thoughts of Andy Pycroft. So 238, 237 needed, and the final ball going for maximum. We have a look at the Bangladesh bowling figures. Murtaza, nothing for 50, and then Hussain, the hat-trick he got. Razak, 10 overs, 1 for 31, and then Rafiq, 0 for 48. So that's the situation. Zimbabwe comfortably, or right to the death, winning this match by 2 wickets, and what a way it's gone right to the wire.